February 3rd, Matthew 22:34 to 23:12, verse 34. But the Pharisees, having heard that he had silenced the Sadducees, were gathered together, 35, and questioned him, one of them, a doctor of the law, tempting him and saying, 36, Teacher, which commandment is the great in the law? 37. And Jesus said to him, You shall love the Lord God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. 38. This is the first and great commandment. 39. And the second is like, You shall love your neighbor as yourself. 34. On these two commandments all the law and the prophets hang. 41. But having been assembled together, the Pharisees questioned them, Jesus. 42. Saying, What you think concerning the Christ? Of whom son is he? They say to him, Of David. 43. He says to them, How then David in spirit Lord him does call, saying, 44. Said the Lord to my Lord, Sit on my right hand until I place your enemies as a footstool for your feet. 45. If therefore David calls him Lord, how his son is he? 46. And no one was able him to answer a word, nor dared anyone from that day to question him any more. Chapter 23, verse 1. Then Jesus spoke to the crowds and to disciples his, too, saying, On the of Moses' seat have sat down the scribes and the Pharisees. 3. All things, therefore, whatever they may tell you to keep, and do. But after their works do not, for they say, and do not. 4. They bind for burdens heavy and hard to bear, and lay them on the shoulders of men, but with their own finger they will not move them. 5. And all their works they do to be seen by men. They make broad and phylacteries there, and enlarge the borders of their garments. 6. Love and the first place in the suppers, and the first seats in the synagogues. 7. And the salutations in the marketplaces, and to be called by men, Rabbi, Rabbi. 8. But you be not called Rabbi, for one is your leader, the Christ, and all you, brethren, are. 9. And Father, not call your anyone on the earth, for one is your Father, who is in the heavens. 10. Neither be called leaders, for one your is leader, the Christ. 11. But the greater of you shall be your servant. 12. And whoever will exalt himself shall be humbled, and whoever will humble himself shall be exalted.